Hello everyone, thank you for joining. So let's get started. Today is the 29th of September 2020 on Tuesday. And today's topic is about the forecast lines, Ichimoku forecast lines. So we're going to look at a couple of charts today and explain how you can apply this powerful Ichimoku forecast lines. I have actually talked about it a couple of times ago in the past lives and videos. So today, for those who have been joining my YouTube live streams, it's gonna be recap. And for those who are new to the forecast lines, I think it's gonna be exciting. This is one of my powerful favorite ways to project the future market movement. So this is already towards the end of September and we're into October pretty soon in 2 days. So let's get started. And for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kei. Just like you see a letter K, my name is Kei and I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader based in Tokyo, Japan. And in this YouTube channel, I mainly talk about three things. First one is how to simplify your market analysis and how to be time efficient, and also how to become a non-losing trader over time. And also, I have been using Ichimoku Kinko-hyo for the last 5 years as one of my main trader strategies. And I have been sharing this extensive knowledge from the original books in English in this YouTube channel. And as far as I know, I am the only Japanese trader who teaches Ichimoku Kinko-hyo from the original books in English, so hopefully you enjoy my Ichimoku lectures too. I run the closed Ichimoku community, so if you are interested to learn the depth of Ichimoku, you're always welcome to click on the join button and join this Ichimoku community. The new book is going to be out pretty soon in the community, which is about the three theories, wave theory and the price theory, time theory. I just finished writing the book and it's about to be available for the Ichimoku members. So yeah, you will have that book also for free when you join this Ichimoku community as one of the perks. So let's see who's here. Hi Quark Jen, thank you for joining on my Ichimoku community. So make sure to go to the community tab on YouTube, and you're gonna see the members only posts, and there you will see the link to join the Discord where you can get all the perks. So once again, Quark, thank you for joining as this Ichimoku membership live. So stay gold. And let's see, Josie, Motosem, thank you for joining. Robert, Valentino Blackwater, and the Hasral, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Baldev, Femin, WM, Danish, Arkady, Zoya, Mehdi, Yoren, thank you for joining. Vincent, Melanie, Fredo, Red, Sandy, and let's see, Anas, Roy, Meg, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. Karim, Alex, and Marusan, thank you for joining. Blacksmith, Thandu, and James, good to see you. Decoin, and Prander, Kayon, and everybody else, thank you for joining today. Good to see you. So let's get started. Let's start to look at a couple of charts. But before doing that, as usual, just a quick disclaimer that this is for the educational purposes only. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk. So the forecast lines. And I have been talking about the forecast lines in the past lives, but for those who are new to my channel, let me explain it again. So forecast lines is the line that actually introduced in Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. And basically when you see the recent high or recent low, whenever the price retraces backwards, that's when you can apply the forecast lines. So in this case, if you see a chart like this without any lines, you see this, so this is EURUSD daily chart, and you see the head and shoulders pattern, and the price looks to be going down now. So in the long term, this may continue to go down like this way. So in this case, we can see that the retracement is happening right now. The market retracing backwards, and we want to know whether the price keeps going down, or it's going to consolidate for more days, or it will, it will be corrected for this continuous uptrend. We want to know which way the price is going potentially in the future market. And to know that, forecast lines can be a very powerful tool to use it. So you can identify. Hold on, let me delete the lines. And in this chart setup, this day, 1st of September, the market marked the highest price. There's a weak point in uppers. So you can draw the horizontal line like this, and the market stopped at this 1.2012 area. So, and afterwards, after this day, the market is retracing backwards. So here you can you can draw two lines. So first you take this highest high and drag all the way to 25 candles to the future, where the Kumo was drawn at that time. So in between, right, Kumo is actually drawn 26 candles to the future, and including this candle, it's 26. But in this in this trading view, it doesn't take the current candle as 1, so you have to go -1. So actually, the Kumo was drawn 25 candles to the future. So basically, when you see this candlestick right here on this day of 1st September, the Kumo was here. So you take this recent high, the highest high, and you draw first line from this top to Senko span A. This is one of the forecast lines. And another one, you draw it also to Senko span B when the Kumo was forming at that time. So, and you can put the vertical line too. So these are the forecast lines that we call. And depending on how the market is moving along with this forecast lines, we can potentially expect which way the market will move next time. So right now the price is below, it actually came within the forecast lines now. The price is now between the forecast lines, and in this case we have to wait until the 6th of October. Right, as we wait the market until the 6th of October, and if the price ends within the forecast lines, within the Kumo, then we should expect there might be some continuous range in market to the couple of futures, from this day. But if the price comes below the forecast lines on this day of 6th of October, then we can expect the market continue to go down this way. But if the price, for some reason, any economical news or anything, if the market spikes up until the 6th of October, and if it lands above these forecast lines, then we can expect the market continue to go up this way. So this is one way to use and apply this forecast lines. So once again, you draw two lines from the top, from the recent top to Senko span A, and also from the recent top to Senko span B. You have two lines, and depending on how the market moves until the 6th of October, afterwards we can potentially expect which way the market will go. So that's one way. And another thing that's important for these forecast lines is that the market sometimes will be supported or resisted by these forecast lines. So now the price is sloping down, the market is going up again and breaking into the forecast lines now, but it might go down this way. Over here it was a little bit overshooted, but it didn't break the forecast lines upwards, but it was resisted in this area, and it continue to go down this way. So in this case too, the price is now technically into the Kumo, into these forecast lines. But if it's going to be resisted by this line, or in this area, it can go down and it can land below the forecast lines on this 6th of October. Or sometimes we see the forecast line, the price will be resisted by the upper forecast line on this line, and it might be resisted in this area too. Or if it breaks, it can be supported by this forecast line and continue to go up this way too. So in that sense, we can regard these forecast lines as trend line or descending trend lines. And if the market respects one of these lines, then these can be a powerful lines to look at. So that's the basic use of this forecast lines. So once again, right now, this is a daily chart. Oh yeah, and also when you use these forecast lines, make sure to take the daily chart, right? Daily chart. Technically, you can draw these forecast lines on any time frames like 5 or 1 hour, 4 hour chart or anything. But I recommend you to take the daily chart because in lower time frames, there are more noises in the market, and the forecast lines won't really work based on my experience. So I always draw these lines in a daily chart. Sometimes I take it in 4 hour chart, but yeah, mostly I take in the daily chart. So yeah, just take in the daily chart and wait until the forecast line ends. In this case, the 6th of October, and see where the market will land. So in this case, as far as you see this forecast lines, the price is going down after this, head and shoulders. This is going down. This is in the middle of this reverse N wave, and the market looks to be going down. So it can continue to go down this way, is expected. And also Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat. So there's no direction to the market at the moment. But we see Tenkan Kijun dead cross, and a Chikou span breakout happens here. So in a short to mid-term, this is bearish. This is bearish, right? The price is technically below the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. So the equilibrium is bearish. And now the price is within the Kumo. So if the price really breaks the Kumo downwards until the 6th of October, then it can land below the forecast lines. And then afterwards, we expect the market continue to go down this way. I hope that makes sense. So let's see. So we will look at a couple of other charts by these forecast lines, but make sure that you understand this concept first. It's always important to look at the 5 lines all together with these forecast lines or 3 theories of Ichimoku. You cannot take just Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen, or you cannot just take Chikou span, you cannot just take Kumo, right? Everything should be put together so that Ichimoku itself becomes very powerful. So let's see. Let's take a look at some other charts now. All right, let's see. Let me see. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. Matoes, thank you for joining. Good to see you, Sandy. Good to see you. Anthony Shaun, nice to see you again. All right, Golam, good to see you. And Hendra, thank you for joining as well. Mr. Fernandez, good to see you. All right. So let's go to the next charts. I have already drawn a couple of these forecast lines before the live start today. So yeah, let's see which one will be the good examples. So here is EURJPY. Let me just delete these lines for now. So we're gonna focus on this forecast lines today. So after the head and shoulders here, the price looks to be going down. And this one, you can see that the price has been resisted beautifully by the forecast line. And now it's going down this way, right? So you can see that there is a small retracement right now, but there's a good chance that the price will be resisted by this line, by this forecast line, and it may continue to go down this way. So when the price touches on this forecast line, it can be the reverse day, or what we call henkabi in Ichimoku way, and it might go down this way. And as long as the price is going down and below, technically this is below the Tenkan-sen still, and the Kijun-sen, the price, and below the forecast lines. So this is bearish. I think there's a good chance still that the price continue to go down this way, in my view. And the X day on this chart is also the 6th of October. So let's wait until the 6th of October and see where the price will land. Once again, if it goes within the forecast lines, then we can expect the continuous range. If it becomes below, then it can continue to go down. If it becomes above, then we can expect the market continue to go up this way. So we'll see on that. Kumo just twisted bearish, but this is basically flat. So we cannot really trust this Kumo twist. So for now, we can just focus on this reverse N wave, and it might continue to go down this way. And we'll see if it happens this week and next week. Alright, hi crowd, thank you for joining. To see you. King Nasar, stay gold. Alright, stay gold. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let's move on. So we've covered EURUSD, EURJPY, and let's take a look at a couple of other charts. So here is GBPUSD, right? The same thing. It's pretty simple. Nothing complicated so far. So yeah, this is going down. The price is going down, and yeah, currently the price is below the forecast lines. So this is bearish. Right, this is bearish. And also on this market too, the market started to roll back on this 1st of September. So the X day is going to be the 6th of October. Right, and currently the price is below the forecast lines. So we can expect this continuous bearish N wave. And it looks like this has been resisted in this area, and it may continue to go down this way. That we can expect. Alright, so let's see. Let me see some comments now. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I've got a couple comments now here. Which result in different forecast lines as 26%. Oh yeah, so if your broker actually runs every Saturday, then the chart looks different. So you better take like a working day as a Monday to Friday broker and look at the chart, or you can use a trading view to capture these forecast lines or any Ichimoku lines. Hi the movement, thank you for joining. Antipas, good to see you. Let's see. The Wood, thank you for joining as well. Alright, Yasar, thank you for joining. Alright, so let's see. When you trade, you use the time theory first or Ichimoku indicators? I use, well actually I look at both. I look at the both. If I see a decent time cycles, then I will look at it first. But eventually, I look at everything. I look at the 5 lines, Ichimoku time cycles, and wave, and price projections. Alright, for me, the forecast lines would land on the 3rd of October on EURUSD. Okay. So maybe the way it's been measured will be different, or maybe the broker has a different chart. sometimes. So the 3rd of October is going to be, hold on, let me get this calendar. The 3rd is going to be, which day is it? This is, oh yeah, it's on Saturday. And the 6th of October is going to be on Tuesday. So next Tuesday is going to be an X day, potentially. So we'll see. Today I watched the market, but to see major pairs in your watch list are retracing. Yep. I don't take any trades right now. It's been retracing. There's no decent trends along with the major trend direction. So no trades so far today. Yep. I always follow the major trend direction. Otherwise, I won't take any trades. And this is the best timing for me to focus on other things that I do. When the trend is a strong up or down trend, and when the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen make valid peak, is any magical number between them to show us that the trend wants to change, like 9, 17, 26, 52. Yeah, it can be a trend reverse on this one of the Kihon Suchi numbers. So yeah, when you see the top or like a retracement on this Tenkan Kijun-sen, from there the price might actually continue to be bearish. But make sure to wait for the Kumo breakout, right? Kumo breakout, which is important. Hi Matthew, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And let's see, Plafula. Your teaching style is very awesome and understanding. Okay, good. Yep. When it comes to sharing something, I always try to be simple, but powerful at the same time. It's like if someone cannot explain something in a simple way, even kids can understand, right? That it doesn't mean that he understands it well. If he can teach something in a simple way, that means he fully understands something. So, yep, I hope that works. That makes sense to everyone. And from here, you can actually look at the real charts and get more knowledge, get more wisdom based on your experience. So let's see. Let's take a look at a couple of other pairs now. So GBPUSD, or hold on, let's see. Yeah, so here's another example for this AUDJPY. Oh, Femin says, hi Kay, just occurred to me that you said on Sunday that today someone has to remind you to look at AUDJPY pairs today. Oh yeah. So here we go. So that's gonna be the next topic for today. Because AUDJPY is in a 15th time cycle, and that's why I said I will come back to this pair today. And I will talk about the time cycles later, but for now, let me just cover this forecast lines first. So here's the forecast lines, and the highest price was actually on the 31st of August on this AUDJPY pair, and the Kumo is going to be on the 5th of October for this particular pair. But the price is below the forecast lines, so potentially, right? I think it's gonna land below the forecast lines, and if it does, we can expect a continuous downtrend from there. So yeah, this one has one trading day, before. But yeah, this is the way you can draw these forecast lines. And also in this example too, you can see the beautiful resistance by the forecast lines, and the price continues to go down this way. After the Kumo breakout though, the price retracing backwards now into the Kumo again. So yeah, we cannot really take trades on this pair right now because Kijun Sen flat and Kumo flat. So there's no decent downtrend yet. It's not the real time to look for the sell chance yet because this is still in the middle of this reversing right now, reversal. And also, touching on this time cycles, AUDJPY, one thing that I found was that the lows were actually in 15th intervals. So if you look at these lows, between the low to the next low, and also this one to the next low, these were actually 15 bars intervals in between. This one is only the 16 bars, but one or two candlestick difference will be acceptable. So 15 or 16 bars intervals, the lows were marked. So I was expecting that the next low is going to be today, the 29th of September. However, actually it was wrong. It actually, the market looks to be marked the next low on this 24th of September. So now the time cycle has been changed, right? Before it was 15 bars interval to the lows, but now it's changed. Unless there's like any big spikes on the market today, right? This is going to be, this is not gonna be the next low here, and most likely it won't. So in this case, I won't look at it anymore. I won't look at these time cycles, but I will try to find another time cycle that might be more working in this current market situation. One of the things that I can do is that I take this low, and if I measure from this low to the previous low, which is on this day of the 24th of September, this was 12 bars in between. But 12 is not one of the Kihon Suchi numbers, so I won't take it. Maybe we can even go backwards like to the previous low, and we find that this is 26 bars in between, which is one of the Kihon Suchi numbers. So in between this low to the previous low on this 25th of September, this was 26 bars interval. So we can expect the next low can be 26 bars afterwards in this time cycle, right? This is one way to capture the time cycles. So you can measure the high to the high or high to the low, or low to the high or low to the low, and you can try to find the time cycles. And I will talk about it more, more deeper level on my future lives. Today, I just wanted to focus on the forecast lines, but this is how you can, this is one of the ways, examples of how you can count these time cycles, how to look for the decent time cycles in the chart. So yeah, right now the price is going down below the forecast lines, and the price is still below the Tenkan Kijun Sen. So I see that this is still bearish. However, the price is now retracing backwards, and we don't know how far the price will retrace. It might be stopped here. It might be stopped in this level of 75.058 area, because there were a couple of recent supports here, previous supports. So it might be resisted and go down this way. But we never know, right? It might go up too. Breaks the Tenkan Sen maybe, or it might reach all the way towards this forecast line or Kijun Sen. We don't know whether until when the market will retrace backwards. But in this wave analysis and in this forecast line analysis, there is a still chance that the price continue to go down this way on this reverse end wave. And as soon as we start to see this downtrend move, then we can look for the sell chance. The 4-hour chart might be going down, or 1-hour chart might be going down too in this area, that we can ride on this lower time frame trends at that time. For now, it's not really a good timing to look for the sell chance anymore, because this is still in the middle of this retracement, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, make sure you start to count the one candle before the high, that the high starts as 1. Exactly. Yeah. So that's very important. So I take this as a 25. I take this line, forecast line as 25, because the platform does not take the current candlestick as 1. That means Kumo is drawn 26 candles to the future. But if I start counting from this candle, you see this, it says 0 bars, right? 0 bar. And the next one actually counts as 1 bar. So the current one is 0, and the next one is 1. So if the Kumo is shifted 26 forward, then we have to take 25 bars. Instead of taking 26, we have to take 25 to match with this current Kumo. Or you can start one previous candle from here and make sure to count this one as 1, count this one as 1, and drag it forward 26 bars. So it's either okay whether you take the current one as include 1 as or not. But most of the platform, including TradingView and also MT4, MT5, they also don't take the current candlestick as 1. So, but it is important to count the time cycles correctly this way, which is a Ichimoku way. Okay, what about 1 hour time frame? Can forecast be used on that? I normally trade on 1 hour. I don't really recommend you to take 1 hour for the forecast lines. Even if you take trades in 1 hour chart, always make sure to look at the daily chart and draw these lines and take trades in 1 hour chart. Is my recommendation. Let's see. Also, Yeb, thank you for joining. Thank you for your reminder for a good button. Yeah, if you liked today's slide, please press a good button so that it keeps going. And Maru-san too. And Yorun too. Thank you for your reminders, everyone. Yeah, please hit the like button if you enjoy the lecture so far. Alright. Must we wait for Kumo breakout to take trades? You don't really have to wait for the Kumo breakout, but you can expect the Kumo breakout and still take trades toward that direction. What about if there are 2 candles with the wick on the top? Where do we start counting? Is it in the first candle that made the high? Yes, that will be the first high. So I think that's another good question. So if you happen to see 2 candles like this exactly at the same high, then you have to take the first one. Yeah, because this is where the market starts to retrace backwards in definition. Okay, XAUUSD. Alright, so let's take a look at the gold. So, okay with this AUDJPY? Yeah. Alright, so moving on to gold. And we're gonna end the live session today. So, yeah, I've got lots of lines here. This is time cycle lines. And I want to keep these lines. So, yeah, let me take the forecast lines for now on this gold daily chart. So this was the top on this 7th of August. And we can draw the forecast lines here too. 25 candles to the future was like this. Okay. And also another line was like this. I was actually drawing that before, but I already deleted it because it looks to be very messy. But just for explaining this forecast line purposes, let me just draw these lines for now. So, and I will just delete this P wave. Okay, so in this example, on this day of 11 September, the price ended within the forecast lines, right? And what happens afterwards is that the market keeps consolidating for a while and looks to be going down. And after this P wave break, now this is bearish move. But until we confirm the next bearish move, market was pretty much ranging, right? Ranging. But if the price were above the forecast line on this day of 11 September, then it may have been going up like this way. Or if it ended below the forecast lines, then it may ended, right? It may be going down afterwards. But because the price ended within the forecast lines on this day, the price looked to be ranging afterwards for the next couple of days here. And after this P wave break, now the price is breaking down and broke the Kumo downwards, and then now this is going down, looks like. But yeah, this is a nice chart example to see what happens afterwards of this forecast line days. Alright, so thank you for putting lots of like buttons, like emojis. Thank you. Yeah, Crowd and King. Yeah, Alexander too. Alright. Let's see. Hello, Kay. Long time I was absent from your content. Oh, Hogar, yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sure. I trade in the 50-minute besides conversion and base cross. You mean Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. What other confirmation do you use? I use Chikou span break and Kumo breakout, Kumo twist, and also Senko span BA angles and Kijun-sen angle. I take it. Yeah. You can click on the below description for the KTS strategy. I have a free PDF for you that you can download for free. So you can click on the link below, and you can always refer to how I capture these trends on these Ichimoku lines, especially Senko span BA and Kijun-sen angles. Now XA do nothing? Yeah, I think do nothing is the right answer for now. Yeah, because this is ranging basically. Let me cancel these lines. And yeah, this looks to be retracing now, and it's going up right now, and this is at the recent low like this, or you can even extend it and you see the previous support here, and the price might be supported in this zone of 1883 area, and it can go down, but we never know. We don't know in this case because Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat. So it can continue to go up, and it can be into the Kumo. Because remember, we saw the forecast line ended here. So the candlestick ended between the forecast lines. So the market can go up and down, up and down. So yeah, we have to always create two scenarios when the market goes up or when the market goes down in this case, unless we see a next reverse N wave like this. So better to wait for the breakout on this recent low, then we can look for the sell chance afterwards. Otherwise, do nothing will be the right answer for now. I wouldn't look for any trade chances on this gold yet, especially if the price goes into the Kumo on this daily chart. I wouldn't even look at the chart. I will just stay away. And one thing about the gold recently is that in my opinion, it's been quite affected by all these news or any currency, the market situation. The gold is being bought and sold, very volatile, so that these technical indicators or technical analysis won't really work on this gold. And that's another reason why I don't really look at the gold so much. If the market is affected by these news or by these external factors a lot, then I wouldn't really look at that market. Alright, so I guess that will be it for today's live stream. Oh, I got another question here. Hold on. It is important. Oh yeah, hold on. It is important that how the Kijun Sen come out from the Kumo. A Kijun Sen to Kumo is important, but more important thing is the Kijun Sen angle by itself, and Kijun Sen to Tenkan Sen is more important than Kijun Sen break of the Kumo. Originally, there were only Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen in Ichimoku, Kinkou Hyo. Well, actually, Kinkou Hyo means Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen. So, originally, there were only Tenkan Kijun Sen, and there were no Kumo, there was no Chikou span either. And that's why these are called spans, like Senko span A, Senko span B, and Chikou span, right? Spans are supportive lines to these Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen originally. So, better to master Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen first, and then, start to look at the Kumo and Chikou span as supportive lines. And that's the original intention from Goichi Hosoda. Anyways, yeah, I will talk about it more in my future lives. Alright, so yeah, thank you for joining everyone. I will finalize the next book, Ichimoku Basic Theories, which is going to be available for this Ichimoku community. Hopefully, it can be out today, later, maybe a couple of hours later. And if it happens, I'm thinking to do a membership live. I will announce beforehand, and when I really launch the book, I'm thinking to do the membership live, and we're gonna all together look at this when the new book is born. So in that case, I will let you know in Discord. But anyways, thank you for joining everyone. And tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, right? So tomorrow I will talk about some my strategy. So I wish to see you again tomorrow or any days. I do the lives every day in different topics. So I hope to see you in my future live. And until then, please stay healthy because the number is still increasing. And I hope you and your family is healthy condition. So yep, let's pray until the situation gets better. And until then, please stay healthy, everyone, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.